Hey guys, this is Rakesh here and I'm from ITversity, a free open online university for students and for professionals. Well, I'm working on a playlist for Spark streaming, and the previous playlist I had explained many topics like stateful, stateless, reliable resources, file stream, socket stream, and many more. And I was going through few of the transformations, and I told you there is an important transformation called as transform itself, which I would like to demonstrate and I would like to explain it over here. So I hope you had gone through the transformations which are available on DStream. So let us read what it actually returns a new DStream, right? It returns a new stream by applying RDD to RDD function for every RDD of the source DStream. This can be used to do arbitrary RDD operations on the DStream. On DStream, yeah. And actually it has explained, like suppose I'll give you a very small example which had been given here as well. That suppose you are having an RDD, but you want to join that RDD to something else. You have some reference data which you want to refer it, and you want to do certain things on that. You want to see what is the output of that particular, what is the combined result. So what to do in that scenario? We had seen that we have a transform. We had seen that we are able to get the streaming data and we are able to do certain operations onto it. But suppose I want to perform an operation so that I'll be able to join the data with the historical data or some sort of that. So in that case, I need an iterator uh, over to the DStream RDDs, right? So transforms actually helps us in that. It actually provides us iterator over to the RDDs, and we can apply join and other stuff, other operations onto the on above on on and above onto that RDD. So I'll straight away go to the coding part. Hope you had seen the stateful word count, right? I copy pasted the whole and transformed, created a new transformed Spark streaming. And that I'm not having any stateful transformations. What I'll do is I'll control D it here, and these operations are also not needed, right? And what I'll do is let me create a file in my C drive. What would I call it? Any good name, any suggestions? I think I'll call it a. Why is it only showing me that? Oh, okay. Let me see. Okay, I'll create a new file, and what I'll do is I'll write something in this file, and I'll call it I T. Hope you doing well, right? And I'll say yes, I like IT versity, or right? That's it, right? And what I'll do is I'll create a new line. Remember, we used to create new lines from Spark context. So how do I get a Spark context over here? So what I'll do is streaming context is actually had extended Spark context. Spark context dot text files. So in the path, I'll give the text file. In the path, I'll give the new file.txt. Camel case, right? T. Right? I don't need any minimum partition, so I'll leave it as it is. So I'll say well file equal to this, or my file and then I'll do some transformations onto it. I would like to create it in a way that my file dot map x equals words 12 words are x dot split, yes, right, dot map right. So it will have a word pair. I'll call it a word pair, right? Because I already had a word. Yeah. So I hope that let me define it somewhere else. So I hope it's now clear, right? So over here, what I'll do is I'll say transform. So there are two transform functions. Hmm. I'll use this. I'll say RDD. So what type of RDD is this? This would be a word count, right? In which there will be some word dot join. Mm-mm. Hmm. Requires, okay, found and required. Okay, give me a moment. So where I was, I think I need to do a transform on this. So guys, remember that I created a new file called new file.txt, and I created a simple RDD, which is of integer string and integer over here, performing a flat map and a reduce by key. Next, what I'll do is I'll have a words counts dot transform. I'll say RDD dot join. Join with uh, word pair, right? Dot map. We'll perform a map over here. What this will do is case in which what I'll say uh, words word comma old old count new count, right, and that will have what I would return is word comma old count plus new count. Yes, I was able to do that, and I'll call it as val join id. All right. So this will have so what it will have is, first it will go and look into this file. It will look for IT. It will create a map of the words over here and their count, right? And then what it will do is it will look for the new RDD from it will look for the network RDD from Spark context over here, which I had created, streaming context. like, right? So all the lines will have the new words, and then I'll perform a words by using this transformation, right? So the new RDD will have word and the count. And what I'll do is, let me print that as well. Print. Okay. I think there shouldn't be any problem, right? Everything is fine over here, and everything is fine over here as well. I'll be back in a minute. By the time the application will be up and running. The application is starting. It actually takes some time, first time to load the whole application, but then it is actually quite easy to do the same. I think we don't need this function as well. We are not performing any update by key over here. Okay, I'll pause it. Let it open. So finally it started running. Now what I'll do is I'll send some messages and to the VM. I'll say ITC, right? And see what's coming there. Look, have you seen that the IT versity is coming as a count as 3? Though I had sent only one, right? What I would say, I had already sent it only once. And what were the file contents? Yeah, so they were actually 3 over here, and I sent one. I don't know why is it coming 3. It should be 4, right? I think there's some logic which needs to be changed over here. But let me see some other. I think high would be the can work. Let me send high. So high is coming twice, right? So this is coming correct because high was only once over here and it incremented here. Now let me again see what was wrong with the IT versity, which is IT versity. If the spellings are correct, yes, spellings are correct. So what I'll do is, I'll send a IT versity. I hope, and I think some new batch. Again, it is coming 3. I don't know why. I need to check. I think I need to check why the logic. Maybe some logic has not worked well over here. But yeah, what I want to tell you is that you can calculate it. So the main reason why I showed it, that you can join it, the new one with the old one, with the data which is already. So just try to just try to think that how many things can be done through here. You can have a instead of wordpay, you can have a spark sql over running over here, through which you will be getting some data, and you'll be getting some data through the streaming process as well, and you'll be doing some, you can do some join at least, or some other things. So this is the beauty of transformation, right? As of now I'm not sending any data, so it's not coming. I'll send like so like is coming twice. Something is definitely wrong with IT versity. Not with that IT versity, but with my spelling. There's some other logic, but that I'll look into it in much more detail after some time. So I think that's it for the transform. In the next video, I'll show you about how to do transformations, how to do a stateful transformation, how to maintain a state on window operation. So that will be a detailed video. I hope you are enjoying our videos. Kindly subscribe to our channel IT Versity. you'll see much more videos in detail. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. Kindly subscribe to our channel. I hope you're doing well.